What if the ethnic tensions we see in Malaysia and Singapore today were not just accidental but deliberately engineered by colonial powers? In this video, we'll uncover how British policies divided communities by race, sowing seeds of distrust that have persisted long after independence. The British didn't just govern these territories, they made sure people remained divided. Using the divide and rule strategy, they assigned different ethnic groups to specific economic roles. The Malays were encouraged to remain in rural areas as farmers and fishermen. The Chinese were pushed into commercial activities and mining. And the Indians, brought over from British India, worked as laborers in plantations and railways. This separation wasn't just practical, it was a way to prevent unity. By keeping communities in distinct social and economic spheres, the British made sure they couldn't easily join forces against colonial rule. The British believed in racial superiority, a concept deeply rooted in social Darwinism. In this hierarchy, Europeans were at the top, holding administrative and commercial power, while local ethnic groups were kept in lower, subordinate roles. This hierarchy wasn't just about power, it shaped access to resources. Wealth, education, and political influence were concentrated among the British and a small elite, while the majority of the population was left out of meaningful opportunities. Even after the British left, the divisions they created persisted. Economic disparity between the Malays and Chinese became a flashpoint after independence. Tensions boiled over on May 13, 1969, when riots broke out following election results that highlighted ethnic divides. Hundreds were killed, and the riots left deep scars on the national psyche. The events of May 13th revealed that these divisions, set in motion by colonial policies, were still very much alive. In response to these tensions, the Malaysian government introduced a new economic policy, NEP, in 1971. The goal was to reduce poverty and ensure greater economic participation for the Bumiputera, or indigenous Malays. While the policy created new opportunities for Malays, it also deepened resentment among non-Bumiputera groups, especially the Chinese and Indians. Many felt excluded from the benefits of these reforms. Today, Malaysia and Singapore continue to grapple with the effects of these divisions. Although both countries have made significant strides, ethnic identities remain deeply tied to economic and political issues. The story of British colonialism teaches us that divisions built for profit are not easily undone. Healing requires more than economic policies, it takes cultural understanding, shared narratives, and unity. The British may have planted the seeds of division, but it is now up to the people to decide how to move forward. True unity doesn't come from ignoring our past, but from learning from it and building a future where everyone belongs. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. What do you think it will take for Malaysia and Singapore to fully overcome their colonial legacy? Let us know in the comments below.